Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Uncensored Nails and Order Reviews. As promised, once my chair came, I got this from IKEA. I said when it comes I'll do a video on it. I did have a normal beauty chair that folded out to be a bent, like a couch, but it was far too high. I couldn't do pedicures on it. My husband adjusted it a little bit, made it lower, but it was still too high. Couldn't reach the floor, which obviously you can't do foot soaks and things if your customer can't reach the floor. So I've bought this. My husband bought me this, very kind of him. Can't remember the actual name of it. I can't remember the name. It is from, like I said, IKEA. I paid £279, I think, for it. As you can see, it's pleather. And it actually does look and feel like leather. It is super comfy. All I had to do was put the feet on, which these just screw on, and those ones there have 2 screws on that you use an Allen key. You slot the top on, the back, and from underneath there's like a lock and load. You latch the latch over and click it down, secures this in, and then the back panel, this part, you just pull it down and velcro it over the back. That is it for assembly wise. I'm going to get my son to come in and show you how it works, bless his heart. But yeah, it's ever so good. Basically, oh, there you go. I'll show you it from this angle as well. It is almost completely flat. You couldn't do massages on it. There's no way you could do massages, but definitely eyelashes. I do lash lifts and eyebrows. Definitely do that. The back will go down obviously like this, or you can have just the feet up like that. So I'm just going to get my son in it now so he can show you exactly how it looks once someone's in it. Let me just wide zoom it. Oh, not that way, this way. So there you go, he's just going to pop. So just do the feet first, Morgan. So you can see that is just the feet up, chunky out. Sorry, the dog's in the shot. So as you can see, it's fully sitting up. It's comfy, isn't it? And when you're sitting down, if you're, do you want to squeeze in a little bit? There's my little boy coming in on a chair, just so you can see what sort of height you're going to be on to do a pedicure. Itching a little bit more, mate. Don't want to get him too much in the shot because he's got no top on. But there you go, there's his knees. So if you was on sitting there doing someone's feet, you will clearly get to their toes, no problem from sitting height. Thank you, thank you, Evan. And you go back, Morgan, so you're laying back. I think I might be touching the wall.
Is it going to touch on the wall?
Mind your head on the cupboard. It is, yeah. Do you want to itch forward a little bit?
Yeah, slide forward a little bit.
So I've only literally just put it in here this second. I wanted to do a quick video on it before I sort my room out. Let's try and get an angle in. There you go. You can see how flat he's gone. He is almost completely flat. So if you're doing someone's eyelashes, I would obviously spin the chair around so I was doing their head end, this end of the room. But if I'm just doing pedicures, I'd have it sitting this way round. I love it. I think it's lovely. Nice addition to the room. The spring up is really, it's quite strong, isn't it, that spring up? So it does help you sit up. And it's really easy to put the feet down. It's not a struggle, is it, that part? No. It is really easy for the feet section. It's not a strain. Normally on chairs like this, to put your feet down, it's such a strain. But this one isn't. Like I said, thank you, Morgan. This was £279. I am 99% certain of that. Do you want to just double check the name of this, Morgan?
Where would it be?
It might be on the box. Yeah, so it came literally, the back was folded down in the seat area and it came in a big square box. I literally just had to cut the straps, lift the box off, and then the sides just folded outwards, the bottom part of the box. It is brilliant. So yeah, screwed the legs on, put the back on, did the lock and load. You know, on those jars, these sort of lock and loads, it had that sort of clasp on the back of the chair. Once you locked and loaded it, that was it.
It says Gistad.
Spell it.
Gistad.
Gistad. So did you hear that one? Let me just double check the name of it. Bring it this way and we'll see. Oh, it's Gistad is the spelling of the name of the chair. It does come in a blush pink, but that is material. The only colour in black that comes in pleather, which is a bit of a shame. I think, oh, just imagine how beautiful that would be if they did it in a blush pink, in a pleather. Oh, it'd be so nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's my chair, my beauty chair for my room, right next door to my sink. There you go, there's my sink. That's obviously a freestanding sink. You fill the top up, you must have seen my videos, but you fill the top up with water. It's plugged in, which we cut the plug off and put a UK plug on it because I wanted it fused, because obviously it's water. So that heats it up like a shower. You turn the tap on, and then underneath there's a bucket or a barrel, and it collects the wastewater. So that is my washing up area. So yeah, and give you a little tour of my room, should I? I'm just got a, I know this won't be on the chair when we open because we're not allowed all nice fancy things, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm just sorting out with blankets and stuff what I'm going to put away. So ignore this little pile here. But yeah, these are my shelves that I also got from IKEA. They are deep, a lot deeper than your nail varnish is what you need it to be if you look at the gap. So I got my husband got me some batten. My son painted them white for me, and I put them at the back to raise up my nail varnishes to have double layers. There you go. And I've got them at the top as well, look. So they're so much easier. You can double up your colours and things like that. So I get double the space out of those shelves. Yeah, so this is my little nail room. We hand built it all ourselves. It used to only go as far as this flat part in the ceiling. If you can sort of work out the flat area, which is quite difficult because the ceiling's white. And I had a shed attached to this. We built it all in one and we put a shed on the end. So I had my own knickknacks to put in there. But I wanted to expand, so we knocked through and I took over the shed area as well. And in the raised roof, we put a roof light window, I should say, because that actually opens up, which causes a lovely lush breeze in here. I have just pinned up a shower curtain in my room because we are a south-facing garden, and in here gets super hot, so I'm trying anything just to keep it cool while no one else is in here. So yeah, I'll just unhook that down and leave it. But I've now bought some blinds that I'm going to fit, so they won't be an issue in here anymore. So I've got some lovely new blinds to go up at the window. There's my cooler stroke warmer. My little tea and coffee area, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't need it massive. That one there actually boils the water. It's literally the size of a flask. There you go. It boils the water, and there's enough in there for 2 cups. And that is, it was a spice rack at IKEA again, and I just put my sugar, tea and coffee in there. Boil it and make him a little tea and coffee. This is my area behind my door. It's a little bit of a mess at the moment because obviously I've just been doing bits and bobs in my room, just me on my Todd, while I'm in here practicing for shutdown, you know, just doing bits and bobs, trying to keep myself entertained. So there you go, there's a little tour of my room. I love it. It's not too big, it's not too small. There you go, try and give you an outside view of it. They are LED lights, bright white, they're the colour, so it keeps it nice and bright in there. And the outside is just painted silver grey. There you go. That is my room. So you're welcome to ask any questions. I'll try my best to answer them for you. I love my flooring. Husband asked which way around I wanted the floor laid, and I asked for diagonal. And that is what I've got. It just makes the room look wider, and I love it. Right. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. You'll see plenty of other videos come on. I don't just do women's things or nails related. I do any of my order reviews. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Like everyone else, I'm just trying to get sorted for shut down to be lifted for us. So yeah, this shower curtain will not be here anymore. I will fit my blinds. I might do a little review on my blinds as well, because they are just cheapies from IKEA, but they look fantastic. I've also bought the same for my bifold door for the house, because they call True Fit blinds for those. They're so expensive. I think for our windows, it would have been something like nearly 300 quid. Well, these ones from IKEA are like £3.50, so we'll see. I'll do a video on it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.